should stop doing that because that kind of shows up at the beginning of every episode when I make faces like that. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to my show. It's your old friend, Kelly Schneider, and you've stumbled upon What's Up Peoria, which is my show that I host, usually weekly. Anyways, so what do we do here, you wonder? Let me tell you. We tell you, again, about the things that are going on during the weekend here in Peoria, because if you're new to the area, or maybe you just want an entertaining way to find out what's going on, there's stuff going on in Peoria every single weekend. It's fantastic. So welcome aboard. Let's start this train, which the first car, the conductor's car, I don't know why I got on a train kick there. Let's throw that out of there. Let's start with the weekend. And Thursday, September 20th, which is my friend Mika's birthday. Hi, Mika. Her birthday, and it's Thursday, September 20th, and we're going to start with magician Mitch Williams. I want to let you know, okay, this is at Tannins and Hops, which sounds only alcoholic, but it's open for all ages. So if you've got kids who want to see magic, bring them on down. He performs there at Tannin and Hops from 6 to 8:30 Thursday. And if you don't know who he is, magician Mitch Williams is an international award-winning sleight of hand artist, and he comes right to your table there at the facility to do his magic there and just entertain and show you a good time. So the speakeasy password is, I hear this plays in Peoria, but admission is free. Then the other thing we have going on Thursday is Danny Goki is going to be performing his Hope Encounter Tour, and that is with Torrent Wells and Riley Clemens, and it's going to be performed at the Peoria Civic Center starting at 7 p.m. And that was Thursday. So Friday would be September 21st. That's how that works. And we'll start that off with the Peoria Historical Society's River City Tour, which winds along Grandview Drive and leaves from Exhibit A Gallery, which is there in Peoria Heights. So this is every Friday in September, beginning at 11:30 a.m. So you've only got a couple opportunities to check that out from here. Did you see my sleight of hand art there? I don't know. It's pretty tricky. Alrighty, Oktoberfest. We got Oktoberfest. That's going to take place at the Festival Park and the Sept Center stage Friday through Sunday. Admission is going to be $7 before 5 p.m., but if you go there afterwards, it's going to bump up to $10. However, it's still free for ages 12 and under. They've got Mass on Sunday at 10:30 a.m., which is free to attend. But they've also got German entertainment, food, beer, wine, children activities, carnival rides, and a German heritage tent complete with a genealogy search. So if you're interested in learning more about your German ancestry, I think they can help you there. I don't know, I've been attacked by a bug, I apologize. Anyways, so just also as an FYI, like the food, beer, wine stuff, like it's going to be through the Friday, Saturday part. I don't think that's going to be specifically at Mass on Sunday. So just a little bit more specifics there for you. As always, we've got the Live at 5 spot, which takes place at the Contemporary Arts Center. It features a live local band. So, go check that out. Support the local scene. And that starts at 5:30 p.m. All right. We can enjoy a Peoria evening skyline with a Moonlight Cruise on the Spirit of Peoria. So they feature live entertainment, and they also have a cash bar available. Boarding begins at 7 p.m. and the cruise runs from 7:30 to 9:30, and you do not need a reservation. You can just walk on up there about 7 o'clock and be like, I'd like to board. Here's money for a ticket. I think that's how that works. All righty. If you're looking to get some laughs in on your Friday night, Pauly Shore is going to be performing at the Jukebox Comedy Club. And he's performing not only Friday but Saturday, and they have 2 shows each night, 7:15 and 9:15. And then finally for Friday, sorry, we're still on Friday. Finally for Friday, we've got salsa back at the Contemporary Arts Center. So there's dance lessons from 8:30 to 9:30 if you've never salsaed before, or maybe you just want a little, practice. I don't know. But open dancing starts at 9:30 from 9:30 to 12:30, and DJ Ed Caballero performs there. There's also a cash bar available. Okay, now we can talk about Saturday. Saturday is September 22nd, and we're going to start that off with the St. Jude Walk Run to End Childhood Cancer, and that's going to take place at the Northwoods Community Church up there on North Allen, beginning at 7 a.m. So help raise money for the kids of St. Jude's, where the families never receive a bill. Registration fee is only $10 to walk or $20 to run for the timed 5K race. So very affordable registration, and that money goes to obviously a wonderful cause. Only a couple more chances to do this. I think 2 according to my math, but don't, because if you ever met me, maybe not in person, but you've seen me enough on here, I reckon. Anyways, the Peoria Riverfront Market is going to take place at the Peoria Riverfront. How do you like that? And it goes every Saturday through September 29th. So that would be this Saturday and next Saturday. From 8 a.m. to noon. So it's on the 200 block of Water Street, directly across from the Peoria Riverfront Museum, if you didn't know. And it always features local produce, meats, cheeses, breads, flowers, plus local art, live music, and demonstrations. So something awesome, always, focusing on the local stuff. That's pretty great. And delicious, delicious goods that you can come out of there with. So good. And we've got another outdoor market. I'm so sorry. I always feel very confident that I'm going to say this right. And then when I get to it, I'm like, that word. The Tianguis. Anyways, it's the Mexican outdoor market, and it takes place at the Casa de Art from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Every Saturday through September. So again, you got 2 times left for that. You can find music, food, and vendors. So, obviously awesome. Alrighty. So the sculpture walks are still going on. So the Sculpture Walk Peoria offers free guided tours for the 15 sculptures that are on display for 12 months on Washington Street between State and Fulton Street. So every Saturday through October 27th, you've got the tours beginning at the Peoria Riverfront Museum lobby starting at 10 a.m. or noon. If you want a private tour or a special group tour, you can contact the museum and get that set up. So that's excellent. All right. Speaking of tours, we've got the Naughty to Nice tour. This traces some Peoria's colorful past during the 20s, includes the site of the Bertie Shelton murder, plus discover why Peoria has earned the All-American City status several times now. So this runs every Saturday in September. Again, oh gosh, something's gone amok. Starting at 11:30 a.m. So this departs from the Caterpillar Visitor Center in downtown Peoria, again at 11:30. And then there's another tour, which is the Peoria Historical Society's Roll Out the Barrel tour. And this takes you through the earliest sections of downtown Peoria and into the Warehouse District, where you'll discover facts about the distilling in Peoria. And it runs every Saturday in September at 1:30 p.m., also departing from the Caterpillar Visitor Center on the riverfront. Sorry, I'm already getting froggy. This calls for a drink of water. The perfect solution, you know that? Okay. Zoo-la-la. Sounds fancy, and it is. And it's going to take place at the Peoria Zoo beginning at 5:30 p.m. So it features live entertainment, zookeepers, and their animals. And then the tickets are $75 a person, but includes the appetizers and beverages, including signature drinks, as well as a multi-course dinner. Fancy. I told you it was fancy. And if you want to get even fancier, VIP tickets are available. Told you it was fancy. All right. The Tri-County Tailgaters are going to perform as part of the Wildlife Concert Series. Wildlife Concert Series? I don't know. Let's just say that it takes place at the Wildlife Prairie Park from 6 to 11 p.m. Admission is $5 at the door. Please don't bring any outside food or beverages because they will have some available for purchase there at the facility. And if you're also looking for a different concert to go to, you could go to the Mackinac Valley Vineyard from 7 to 11 and check out Sweetwater for their first concert at the Vineyard. So Sweetwater's live performances feature the energy and many talents of the band members who share similar passions for performing live and playing recognizable rock pop covers from the 70s onwards. Although their music list includes more current hits by Bon Jovi, Santana, Lady Antebellum, and many others, most of the materials are from the 70s and the 80s. So have a nice throwback night for that. And then finally for Saturday, we've got the Peoria Symphony Orchestra performing Scottish Fantasy at the Peoria Civic Center Theater beginning at 7:30 p.m. So tickets do range from like $10 to $85, but they're all available at the Peoria Symphony Orchestra box office. Sorry. Slow down, Kelly. All right. This is it. We're rolling into Sunday now. And Sunday would be September 23rd because that's how the calendar works. And since September 22nd on Saturday is actually the first day of fall, Hair Nursery is going to do their Celebrate Fall event featuring free gardening seminars starting at 10 a.m. So all of the events go from 10 to 2. We've got bulbs for season-long color, which starts at 10. We've got native trees and plants at 11, turf establishment care and winterization at noon, and tree placement and pruning at 1. They also have some make and take craft projects for you to do there throughout the day. So they got a couple of those. We've got the Stray Midwest Shelter, or SAMS, of Hannah City is going to host their 5th annual Woof fundraiser at Summer Park. This is from noon to 5. It features live music, food, vendors, 50-50 raffles, silent auction, and raffle games. Silent auction and raffle items, as well as games, contests, and more. So they've got different registrations. One of them would include like a bandana and a t-shirt for you and your pup. And all of the proceeds will go to benefit the no-kill shelter. Very important and super cool and fun. And then finally, on Sunday, we've got the 7th annual Das Beer Run. It's going to be held at the Gateway Building beginning at 12:30 p.m. So features a costume contest. Registration will include entry to the race, the Sunday events at Oktoberfest, the commemorative Stein, and 2 drink tickets. The race is sponsored by the Peoria JCs, the Peoria German American Society, and the Peoria Park District. So races have been part of Oktoberfest since it started in the 1800s, which is cool, the early 1800s. This is a long time, people. This is a tradition. Anyways, so at that time, though, it was horse racing, not foot racing, but we're going to do foot racing in Peoria. Anyways, a portion of the proceeds of this will go towards His Helping Hands, a charity organization focused on home repair and maintenance for those in need. And that's everything for this weekend. It was kind of light, but there's still plenty to do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking and sharing the video and commenting. We love all of that. It's awesome. So hi to all my friends. Thank you for, supporting the show and all that stuff. If you know of stuff that's going on that I'm like missing, or you just really want to make sure that we talk about it, contact us. Let me know. You could even come on and talk about your stuff, or I could go see you and talk about your stuff. Like, we do a bunch of stuff like that. If you want, you will. Anyway, so have a great weekend. I hope to see you around at some of these awesome events. Ooh. So spacey today. And that's the end of my show. Boop, boop.